if you're getting up in the morning to go for a trek and it's chilly, you can wear these, and then later on as the day goes by, it gets hotter and hotter, you could just zip off the bottom of the pants and literally crunch them and, stuff it in your pocket. So these are very functional pants. And this is the Columbia Titanium series, so this material is very durable, even though it's very light and thin. But another important thing is that this wicks the sweat away from you, so it could be 100 degrees and you could be really, sweating, and you'll feel like you're wet, but these will be dry, because as soon as the sweat gets on these, it literally evaporates right off. And another important thing is that, let's say you jump in the water and you're soaked, these will dry very, very quickly. And this is the Columbia shirt that transforms from a short sleeve shirt. It has a little button right here where you could fold up the sleeves into a long sleeve shirt. And this actually was a fishing shirt originally, but I'm going to use it as just a multi-purpose shirt because, when you're traveling, you want to have a lot of pockets so you could carry gear. And let's say you go for a hike. This literally has 1, 2, 3, 4 pockets on this side, 5, 6, 7 pockets overall, and 1 inside pocket. So we're talking 8 pockets on a shirt. Oh, pardon me, this isn't a pocket on the inside. It looked like it. So 7 pockets overall. It has a UV rating of 70, same material, durable, dries really quickly, and it's very functional. So moving forward, one item that I probably won't use that I'm taking, but I've seen it every time I go to EMS or Paragon in the city, and it just seemed like something you want to take if you go into the rainforest. God forbid there's too many insects and you're freaked out. It's pretty neat. It's basically a mosquito hat, and you put it like so. So if you're in the jungle and there's just millions of bugs and they're annoying you, and you're doing your hike, and every 2 seconds you're going like this and going like that, with this on, you could basically walk comfortably and not mind them. So I think that's important, just to keep the stress level down and have more peace of mind as you encounter many insects. Okay, and it's relatively easy to close. You just fold it like so. Alright. And then it just literally stuffs itself right into this packaging. So that's very handy because it doesn't take up much space, and if you're going on a hike, you could hang it right off the back of your buckle. All right, let's see what else we have here. Rain pants. If there's a downpour, and you're stuck in there for a long time, you want to have rain pants. These are very lightweight. You could easily throw them in your backpack or hang them off the side of your belt. So rain pants are definitely important, especially in Costa Rica where it rains a lot and the rainy season is just starting. Okay, and here is our rain jacket. This company is a company that I'm really, really happy about and glad to have found, and just love their products. It's called Montbell, and this jacket literally weighs about 6 ounces. It's fairly expensive, but this is a Gore-Tex layered rain jacket, and it's said to be stormproof. So if you're caught in a really bad downpour, you throw this on. It has a 4-way hood. If I could find how you tighten it. So basically, it's really easy to operate. I just haven't worn it in a while and forgot. There's a string in the back. You just pull it like so, and you could adjust. This is priceless because it's lightweight, fully water resistant, and essential if you're going to be caught in a downpour. I mean, ponchos are great, but they're easy, you know, they rip. They don't really provide total protection, especially if it's windy. You know, winds could get in through the side if the rain's going sideways. This literally creates an outer cocoon. And if you have rain pants and, you know, waterproof boots or shoes, then you're basically waterproof and the rain's not going to bother you. But again, the best thing about this is that it's literally like 5 ounces, and it stuffs right into this little stuff sack. And there you go. So I'm a real big fan of Montbell. I love their products. I have a couple of products that I bought, clothing from Montbell. It's Montbel, montbell.us, I believe is their website. I highly recommend their products. Here we just have a good old flashlight that I threw in this little pouch here, and this is actually an underwater flashlight. I bought it in Greece last time I was there, and it's really helpful because if you're scuba diving or diving or harpooning or you know, snorkeling, and you're inside a cave, you know, you're holding your breath or whatever, you could basically just have this hanging off your wrist and grab it if needed and look inside the cave and see what's going on. So, and also obviously I'm taking this with me to use at nighttime or in conjunction with the headlamps. So far that is the gear that I'm taking, and there's a couple of other items. Here's a cup, boil water, drink water, that might have some use. Here is a mini tripod, which I find to be very helpful because, you know, you find yourself on top of a mountain or next to a rock or next to a tree or somewhere where you want to take a really nice photo. You're by yourself, you're hiking, and you're trying to position the camera on a rock, and it's falling this way, it's falling that way. You're sticking a twig or a leaf under it to level it. With a small tripod like this, you really don't have to worry about all that. You basically position it on whatever surface. You could adjust it, you know. You could make one leg shorter, the other leg's longer, or you could just, you know, leverage it this way, that way. It's a fully customizable tripod. You screw your camera right onto the top. You could even bend it that way if you want to shoot downwards, if you put it higher and you're looking that way. Whatever the case may be, I think this is a really great item. And the maker of this is Dolica, D-O-L-I-C-A. So that's another item I'm bringing. This bag may not be used, but if I find myself with a bunch of stuff that can't get wet, like, you know, cell phones, cameras, things like that, and, you know, I'm kayaking or climbing through a waterfall or some crazy thing like that, this bag, it's made by the company NRS, and it's called Dry Stow. It's a plastic bag made out of a thick, I think polyurethane or a thick latex material or something. Let's see what this is. Made in China. Okay. Nonetheless, you put all your items in there. You close the top, fold it up a couple of times, and that's it. Wait a second. Put this one on. Okay, this goes this way. You fold it once, twice, 3 times. Actually, I think you could fold it a bunch of times until, you know, you're sure that no water's going to get in there. And then it's closed, and you could either connect this onto your belt, or what I did last time is I put it on my arm like so. And if you're swimming or if you're jumping off something, it's not going to leave you if you get it on there good. Okay. So this is actually a pretty neat item because, again,